What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Option Select Podcast, episode 208. The one podcast that will always give you a battle pass eventually. Day one. No, maybe eventually. Still waiting on that Diablo 4 battle pass, bro.
Yeah, I just don't make any sense.
It's gonna start with the season, I guess, whenever that season starts. I'm joined by my partner in crime, Mr. OS Chameleon, aka Steven, aka Kevin. For those of you that know him by different names. Do you have any other aliases like Tater Salad or something?
No other ones.
No.
Just the Tater Salad. Like the fuck?
You never heard that Ron White joke?
Uh-uh.
Oh, bro. He's like, I got arrested when I was 17, right? He's like, do you go by any other names other than Ron White? He goes, yeah, they call me Tater Salad.
The fuck?
And he gets arrested.
Name?
He gets arrested at like 30 years old. He goes, are you Ron Tater Salad White?
Nice. Hell yeah.
Anyway, this is a video game and entertainment news podcast. But today is going to be pretty much mainly video games, dude. We had an Xbox press conference and we had Gamescom or Summer Games Fest, excuse me, this past week. So it's going to be a little busy. But we start off every week with our weeks in review. So I'm assuming Kevin has a lot because he was on vacation all week. So he did all the things, right? He went out of town. He went to fucking Aruba.
Nope.
He banged hookers, did cocaine off of Charlie Sheen's dick.
I had a stay at home. I had a staycation.
A staycation?
I didn't fucking leave, son. All I did was fucking stay home, play video games. The only time I left was to go out to eat. Pretty much it.
Nice. What did you play? What did you watch? Talk to me, Liga Man. Tell me all the things.
I did watch Spider-Man, the new one.
Okay.
Into the Spider-Verse or whatever.
Good, bad, ugly?
It was solid. It was really, really good. Really good. I still enjoyed the first one slightly more.
Why? Because it didn't leave you hanging?
It didn't leave me on a cliffhanger. And right when I was ramping up to the very end of the final act or whatever, I'm like, damn. I thought to myself, like, damn, this movie is long as fuck, bro. And it's like, to be continued. I was like, oh, there we go. Cool. Okay, makes sense. I was like, oh, okay. No, really, really good. So many like shout outs and cameos from all the other Spider-Mans. Just how they do the movie. Just how it's created. Like there's a Lego scene in it.
Oh, nice.
With Lego Spider-Man.
Nice.
That entire scene was done by a 14-year-old.
Oh, yeah. I heard about
Marvel
that.
saw him on
recreated
TikTok. And so they hired him on there. Just the little shout outs and little things like that they do. Like there's a Spider-Man that's paralyzed. And so she has so she gives herself arachnid legs, spider legs or whatever. But she's also in a wheelchair, so she goes around.
Like Batgirl?
Huh?
Like Batgirl?
Kind of, yeah. And I'm pretty sure she has like a name. I just don't know her name. But the character that's voice acting her in the Spider-Verse is actually also in a wheelchair.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was like, oh, okay, that's a cool little nod. The guy that's voice acting Miguel, Spider-Man 2099, he's actually like part Hispanic, part black or whatever. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, because he is a predominantly Hispanic character from that universe or whatever.
There is a paraplegic Spider-Man, but it is Peter Parker.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. He had his lifespan extended after a blood transfusion from Deadpool. He eventually became wheelchair bound and ended up in a retirement home.
Oh, goddamn. Man,
that's a great comic book arc. That sounds so much
definitely
fun.
A different one, yeah. But, man, just how they do the movie as a whole, it's pretty good. Because the whole thing is that Miles Morales is like the chosen one, right? Like he's obviously different than everybody else.
He's got Venom. He's got the powers, the electric powers.
Right. And they expand on that a little more in this one or whatever. But just how they filmed the movie and how not film it, but how they write it up and draw it and everything. So whenever you're writing like any kind of cartoon or anime, everything's on ones and twos. You're either on every frame you're drawing a new art,
right,
to show movement, or it's every 2 frames,
right,
you're drawing a new art, new movement. Well, in the first Spider-Man, everything was drawn on ones except for Miles Morales. His was on twos. In this one, they did the same thing. Everybody's written and drawn on on ones, but he's still only on twos to show you that he's the chosen one. Well, there's one other character that was not on ones and he was not on twos, and it was Spider-Punk. and they put him on 3s to show you that he doesn't conform to the norm.
Oh boy.
Oh man, stupid good character. Stupid good character.
I like Spider-Punk, yeah.
Even his guitar never moved. It was literally the same like image, and they did a shitty cutout of the guitar. And so anytime you see it in the frame, it's always the same shitty. And he's moving on 3 frames at a time. But you could definitely tell he looks slower, like he's out of sync with everybody.
Yeah.
But that's him being a nonconformist
Oh,
because he's an anarchist. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. They're
right,
like, weren't you in a band? He goes, yeah, but not by choice. And I left. Like he's just so anti everything, anti establishment, anti food.
Love it.
So good. It was really good. Like when you do get the chance to watch it, man, it's really really good.
Yeah.
Easily one of the best movies I've seen this year.
Hell yeah. It's not better than.
It's not better than Dungeons and Dragons. That's
of course
game of the
not.
year, obviously.
Movie of the year.
Movie of the year.
Movie of the
Hands
year.
down. Hands down.
On Paramount Plus.
Is it already?
I think so. Yeah.
It's already out.
Yeah.
God damn, I feel like that's quick.
Yeah. So is Way of the Water. That one's on Max.
Who?
Avatar, the new Avatar. That one's on Max.
Oh, that one's out already?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I need to watch that. Oh, it's like a 4-hour movie though, right?
Yeah.
I'm
But
not-
you get to pause it and get up and walk away.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna watch it tonight. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Anyway, that was the only movie I saw. I did watch 300 yesterday, but that was that's just nostalgia.
The annual rewatch.
Yeah, you got to watch it once a year.
Got to, bro.
Still so good. God damn.
Yeah, I watch very few movies once a year. One of them's Die Hard. The other one's 300. Like,
Damn.
Die Hard's on Christmas Day every year.
Okay, yeah,
Every
I
year.
can see that. I can see that.
Christmas Day. That's my
No,
Christmas.
I feel like I
movie.
watch Tombstone probably once a year.
Oh, that's a good one. I wonder where can you watch that on? Just you have to have like the DVD, or is it on the streaming service?
No, you can always find it. It's usually some streaming service has it, or you can like rent it for like $2 on YouTube or some shit.
Yeah, it's on Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Max. So no, Paramount Plus.
I was gonna say I don't think it was on Max last time. I saw it.
But I got confused because Max and Paramount are both blue logos with white letters.
Oh yeah.
It confuses me.
Max,
all
not
I'm saying.
HBO Max, but
Stupid.
Max.
Stupid.
Yeah. So those are the only movies I saw. I'm still watching One Piece.
Yeah. Obviously.
Trucking through that show. It's pretty good. Didn't get a lot of watching it this week because all my downtime was preoccupied with a certain
Indie game.
video game,
Indie game, right?
little small indie developed
Sure.
video game.
Which is? What'd you play?
Diablo 4.
I think I heard about that one.
Heard
Did
about
it,
it? Yeah,
Did it
all
sell
right.
well? Is it like
Uh,
20,000 copies?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's good. I didn't play near enough Street Fighter like I thought I was, to be honest with you.
I'm getting to the point where I'm about to return it because I haven't played 2 hours yet, and I'm just like, I don't have my sticks. It made me mad last week when
yeah, that's funny.
So like last week we did the podcast and then we played some Street Fighter afterwards, right? And I go to break out my fight sticks and I lost the connector that goes from like the fight stick to the USB port.
A dongle.
So the dongle or whatever. So now like that stick is useless to me.
Yeah, you could buy the thing.
You can't. I can't find it anywhere. I've looked.
Really?
I've looked. So like at this point, I'm just like I'm gonna return Street Fighter. Like even though I want to play it and
Buy new sticks.
just return it, buy new sticks, and then wait.
And wait.
It's like Diablo's just eating up all my time right now.
It is. It's eating up a lot more time than I thought it was.
So good. The end game it's there.
It's there. Like there's so much to do in this game. It's like once you beat the campaign story, you're like, okay, now what's next? Here's 8 different things you can do. I'm like, oh fuck, okay, including leveling an alt if you want. I'm like, oh fucking yeah, let's go. Like,
Yeah.
there's just so much downtime. Like I played a little bit of Street Fighter yesterday, but I can only play so much Street Fighter like before my brain starts melting. Like.
Yeah, I'm opening up Steam right now as you talk to see if I can
See
actually
if you can
return it.
Yeah, and then I did play some Apex Legend the other night.
Oh,
Because
really?
I wanted to play a shooting game. Like I just
Okay.
gotta get it out of my
Starfield's not out,
system.
I guess, huh?
It was good. And I forget there's no split now in the season. So it's like, how much time is remaining for this season? It's still like 58 days. I'm like, oh, plenty
Damn
of
it! I
time.
can't return it. I played for 2.6 hours.
Damn.
Oh well.
But yeah. So those are the only games I played. Obviously, most of my time went into fucking Diablo.
Yep.
I've been playing it since June 1st.
Yeah. Since lunch.
Literally.
Since
June
pre-lunch.
1st. Before lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
That was pretty much my
I need
week
to
because I was
be-
on vacation.
I need to
Now
bring-
I'm trying to pick out a week next month to take a vacation. I'm just gonna take one in July. Also, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, dude. Take a vacation in July.
Did you do anything else besides play those or watch those things?
Watch those, play those. Me and Victor went to Goldmine the other day.
What's that?
It's a gaming store.
Oh, okay.
He was looking
good?
for some Warhammer stuff. I ended up walking out with like a Warhammer mini, and we were looking for something else, but they didn't have it. And man, that place is fucking awesome, dude. Like, it's just awesome. But fuck, it is out of the way, bro. It takes us an hour and a half to get there. Yeah, it's in fucking like Friendswood. Yeah, and then we left at we left at noon, right? So it's lunch hour rush.
Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Right? So we're like, fuck it, let's go eat. So we go. He takes me to some Mediterranean place or whatever.
Okay.
First time I've been there, he's like, you like lamb? I was like, not really. He goes, oh, they have other stuff there. I'm like, okay, cool. I get there and I'm like, oh, they have fish. I was like, fuck yeah, I'll take the fish. So I get the fish on some white rice. Fuck, bro. I don't know what season they put on that fish, but that shit was hella good, bro.
Yeah.
Hella good. I'm like, okay.
Did he pay for you?
Huh?
Did he pay for you or y'all split the bill?
No, you just pay for our own.
Oh, okay. Did you put out afterwards or?
No. You don't ever put out either, bitch. Now, we went there. Then we went to Goldmine, and we were at Goldmine for like an hour. Then we had to sit in traffic coming back in. Like, fuck, man. But it was good. Didn't spend a whole bunch of money this time.
This time.
Spent a whole bunch of money last night, though. Went out to eat. Copeland and Crystal wanted to take Morris out to an early birthday.
Birthday today?
No, it's next week.
It's next week?
Like, that's what I don't understand. But I think they already have plans next week. Yes. So, yeah, because his birthday is on the 17th, which is Friday next week. And I'm like, why are we doing this early, like a week early? And I want to say, I think he said Crystal has something or Copeland has something.
Yeah, he's not coming to the wedding either.
That makes sense because I think they have plans already.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Whatever, right? So he's like, it's tonight at 8. I'm like, oh, man, okay. That's why I couldn't come over last night. And I'm like, all right, cool. So.
Nah, glad you didn't. Power was out for fucking 6 hours.
When we got home, we realized the power went out too because all our shit was on. And we get home, it's like, why is everything reset? Like, the fuck? But anyway, we went to Fogo de Chao. You been there?
Mm-hmm.
It's overpriced.
Yeah.
It's overpriced. Don't get me wrong. The food was good.
Right.
But for me, myself, my bill came out to $77.
Yeah. Sounds
That's
about right.
just a meal. I just drank water because they had the only drinks they had there is alcohol or unsweet tea.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't want unsweet tea. I'm like, whatever, dude, right? But again, it's a legit experience because they just bring the fucking meat to you. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And I shit you not, my plate was just full constantly because anytime they came by, like, oh, you want this cut? Like, I don't care what it is, bro. Just give me a piece. Because I've never been there. So I'm just literally going to try everything. Like, everything was pork, chicken, everything, bro. I was like, yeah, give me a piece, boo. Give me a piece, give me a piece, give me a piece. But it was pretty good. It was good.
This bitch.
Yeah, she's finally in her little bed.
She was sleeping on the floor. I put the bed over here.
Yeah.
She's sleeping on the floor. She gets up. Now she's laying on the bed. She lays in there. She's like,
now she's mad. Like, man, she looks comfortable, though.
She ain't mad. She's just getting comfy. So whenever she gets comfortable, she goes, like that. She does that little exasperated sigh, right?
Like she was
laying on the floor. She was laying on the floor like a dumbass. She lays in the bed. She's like, oh.
More comfortable, yeah. She's an idiot, dude. She still doesn't want to close her eyes. Close your eyes. There you go.
There it is.
But yeah, we did that, and we barely beat out the storm coming back home.
Bro, it got crazy last night. So like, I'm playing Diablo.
Nuts.
I'm playing Diablo, right? And I've got a tier 6 dungeon going on, right? And I'm almost done with it. I'm almost fucking done. Alice gets up. She comes over here. She's like, babe, come outside. I was like, what the fuck? So I put my headset down. I get up and I go out there. And I see the fucking trees are like waving everywhere, right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, I think I see red lightning. And legit, there was like red lightning going on. I was like, what the fuck? Thor's out here?
Right.
You know, I was like, what the hell? Like, there's lightning going on. It's getting all windy. I was like, all right, that's cool. We sat outside for like 2 minutes, right? Come back inside. I sit down. I'm about to complete the dungeon. Power cuts out. And I'm like, So I was like, I got two choices. I can go lay down, go to sleep at 9 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
or I can play some Tears of the Kingdom and complete the game. I decided to go to sleep.
Yep.
I was like, I'm going to go to sleep. I
Yep.
fell asleep at 9 o'clock.
Jesus.
I wake up in the morning, it's 6. You know, I wake up early because I went to bed early, I guess. And I was like, fuck. So, like, I start playing Diablo, whatever. And then Alice wakes up around 8, 8:30. And I was like, what time did the power come back on? She goes, I laid down at 2 o'clock. It came on at 2:15.
Nice.
And I'm like, fuck. Like, it was out from like 9 all the way to 2:15 in the morning. Like, I'm glad I fell asleep. I would have been bored out of my mind, dude.
No, you would have had Tears of the Kingdom. You'd been all right.
Yeah,
like we were driving up from, we're on 45 going north, right?
Yeah.
Coming back home, and Morris's phone goes off, right? And it's Securitas, our alarm company, and they're calling him about the alarm in Crosby. And I'm like, bro, we ain't making that. It's like, fuck that. We ain't going from fucking Baybrook all the way to fucking Crosby. You know, like it's not gonna happen.
Nope.
They're like, well, we it looks like it's a power outage. Oh, probably. They're like, yeah, we hear y'all getting a pretty bad storm out there, and we're in the car, right? There's no rain. Morris looks around. Yeah, totally. All this rain, like he's like, what the fuck is this bitch on? And then I'm on my phone, and I see Turney put it up like, oh, there's a major storm coming through. So as soon as he gets off the phone with him, I was like, I'm showing him while he's driving. I'm being that dude. Like, hey, look at this picture real quick while you're driving. He's like, what the fuck is that? I was like, yeah, that's a storm that's coming from the north side. So it's probably going to be coming down like a motherfucker when we get home. Sure enough, we're on 45, and you see power, just entire neighborhood just go black. Like, oh, they just lost power. And then all the lights on the freeway go out. We're like, oh, this is weird. And then it's like that for like a minute, and then it kicked back on. And we're like, oh, hell. I was like, let's get home before these motherfuckers wreck into us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could definitely tell it was fucking windy as shit. And we had lost power at some point, you know. But yeah, fun times. But that's pretty much my vacation. I didn't do anything. Other than Diablo and play video games, I didn't do any kind of like board games, no Magic, no nothing. Fuck it, dude. It was Diablo all the time, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
It's fun.
Amen, brother.
Amen. I'm planning my next vacation already, so.
I hear you. So you shouldn't, fuck off. You shouldn't take it in July.
Why?
Take it Starfield week.
Oh, well, I have 2 more vacations.
Oh, you have 2 more? Oh, okay. I thought you only had 1 more.
No, I still have 2 more.
Okay. I take it all back.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely taking one in September for Starfield.
Yeah, I've got September. Actually, I can tell you right now. I've got, if you want to take them off at the same time, I've got.
When is it? September 6th, right?
I've got September 18th through the 22nd. Should I move it?
Yeah, because I think it comes out September 6th.
No, well, I can't take off. September 4th is Labor Day. So we work Tuesday through Friday that week. So
yeah,
I'm not
taking that week off either.
I'm not taking that week off. The week after that, I could, but I'm off the week after that. So I think I'm just gonna stick with what I got.
Yeah.
Because I think also that week is Phantom Liberty from Cyberpunk, right? We can get into it. Is
that the same week?
I think so.
Okay.
I'll look it up while we're talking. Yeah, so
I'll probably take 9/11 off.
I was gonna go up to Boston, but with the wedding and the car and everything.
To go visit Miles?
Yeah. But now I think I'm gonna have to push that back to next year.
July is looking hella empty, bro.
Mm-hmm. September 26th is the Phantom Liberty. But anyway, for me this week was all Diablo 4. A little bit of Street Fighter 6 whenever you were here on Sunday. That's it. That's my 2 games. So
2 hours though.
I swapped over to Sorcerer, and then I completed the game with the Sorcerer. So that makes game completion number 13 for me this year. And now I'm doing in-game content with the Sorc, and I'm also trying to level up. I tried a Druid, wasn't feeling it.
Slow at the beginning.
So I did a Rogue. I'm liking that one a little bit more. I'm just trying to figure out which build I want to go with.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's going to probably end up being Twisting Blades, though, to be honest. Just seems more fun. But I like the, what was that skill I was using earlier? I can't remember the skill, but
Flurry?
Flurry, yeah, it was popping in an AoE instead of straightforward. So that's where I'm at on that right now. But I've been just doing in-game content with the dungeons and the Hellfire events and world bosses and whatever's going on in the game. I'm trying to get it all, get the loot, level up some more, and make the character 5% stronger. I mean, not much more to add on to Diablo. Like, I'm surprised that it had such a smooth launch that it did.
Surprisingly.
I've had no long queue times ever. I've never had a queue time.
Never had a queue time.
Never had a queue time, and it's sold how many millions of copies? This is the fastest selling Blizzard game of all time.
Of all time, yep.
Yeah,
not a single queue time.
I can look that up.
That's crazy. Because usually Blizzard's notorious for having their servers fucked.
Yep.
Day one, but that Tuesday came around and nothing, bro.
It's sold 5 million copies so far.
That's it.
Not bad. It's only been a week. Actually, 6 days. 4 days. 5 days. Fastest selling Blizzard game of all time.
Damn.
Overwatch. It beat out Overwatch, StarCraft 2, all the good stuff. So yeah, good times. As far as like what I watched this week, I mainly stuck to one show, and that was The Last Thing He Told Me on Apple TV. It's got 7 episodes. All 7 are out right now. I completed the entire season. It's only going to be one season. Solid show. It's got Jennifer Garner. It's got Jamie Lannister in it. What's his name?
Lannister.
Jamie Lannister. Got him in it, and those are the only 2 actors you really need to worry about.
That's all you need.
There is one other guy. He was oh man, he's in every freaking thing where like somebody's got. He's always a supporting character. He's never got like a main role. Did you ever see Contact with Jodie Foster?
Jodie Foster?
Yeah.
No.
Never saw that? He's in that movie too. Hold on. What's his freaking name, dude? I gotta find it. As soon as you see him, he's always a supporting character, but he's always amazing.
Is he always a villain?
Sometimes he's a villain. David Morse.
Oh yeah. He's in everything.
He's in that guy.
Yes,
you know what I'm talking
I know
about?
exactly who he
Son
is.
of a bitch.
He's in the Green Mile.
Green Mile. Thank you.
Yeah.
He's always a supporting.
In something. Yes.
He's always
David
a supporting
Morse.
character, but he's amazing as a support character.
Yes, he is.
He never does like.
He's always good.
He's never
Whether
a lead.
He's good or bad. He's good.
Never a lead though.
Never.
Ever a lead, but he's just one of the best
actors,
supporting actors I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like hands down. Like just going through his list here, it's oh my god, he's just never a lead though. It just drives me nuts how good he is.
Doesn't need to.
And he's never a fucking
doesn't need the limelight, buddy.
Lead. Anyway, yeah, I never knew his name actually. So David Morse, handsome son of a bitch he is. So yeah, I was watching that show, completed it. It went really well. I just love what Apple TV's doing right now, man.
Yeah.
They just it's Apple TV and HBO Max, or
definitely
Max.
HBO Max.
Those two right there are just fire.
But I feel like HBO Max is more in movies. Like they get first dibs on all the good movies, more or less.
Well, they got all the Warner Brothers and stuff. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I tried watching a show on
Netflix.
No, Paramount.
Okay.
Like SEAL Team or some. I don't know. I watched one episode, and it had like. It would have been good, but here's the one mistake that they did, right? So they're doing like a guy sitting down. One of the SEALs is talking to like a therapist or whatever because he has to for like duty or whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. Very Sopranos-ish start, right? Because that's how Sopranos starts. I was like, okay, he's talking with a therapist, whatever, right? But then it's like while he's talking to the therapist and telling the story, it flashes back to like this incident that like is triggering him to be at the therapist, right?
Okay.
And what fucks me up is as soon as it swaps over and they're like clearing this container ship, it goes to this stupid fucking rock music. And there's nothing going on. They're clearing the ship, right? There's no action, but it's just like dun dun dun. It's like fucking doom music going on in the background. What are you doing?
Setting the tone.
That's not a tone, bro. If it was like an action scene where like they're running and doing all kinds of crazy, I get that part, right? But it should be fucking quiet and like bring in the tension, right?
Yeah.
Bring in the tension of the seriousness of what they're going through. Their life is on the line. They're literally trying to clear a ship, and you got fucking rock music playing in the metal music playing in the background. What are you? Made for TV movie, bro?
Yeah, dude.
Golly, dude, this is dumb. I was like,
What is this, a Michael Bay movie?
I'm out. I was like, all right, I'll give it like 10 more minutes.
You didn't, did you?
And I did, but here's another mistake they made. It's on a streaming service, right?
Yeah.
There's no commercial breaks.
Right. But
they break for commercials.
Yep. It cuts like it's on a commercial.
For a black screen.
Yeah, no, it's probably because it was on TV at some point.
No, it's never been on TV.
Are you sure?
It's a Paramount.
Sounds like one of those bullshit ass
Paramount Plus original
TV shows that was on fucking CBS.
Paramount Plus original.
Right. Doesn't mean it wasn't on TV.
SEAL Team, that's what it's called. No, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, they're still stuck on the TV format. That's funny.
Oh, it's fucking bad. Bad acting. Like, it's not good.
Not a good show. Yeah.
It felt like an NCIS show. That's what it felt like.
Those are obviously made for TV, but some of those shows are fucking good. The original NCIS was good. All the spinoffs, not so much.
And they had like this ridiculously hot, like, CIA agent for no fucking reason.
Always.
What?
Always got to have eye candy.
She's so hot.
Yeah. What was her name?
I don't know. Unbelievably hot.
Let me see how hot she is.
But like, why is she there? Nobody believes that.
No, she's too pretty to be there.
There's no hot Asians, bro. What the fuck?
She's too hot to be there.
I was
bro.
like, it's so stupid. What are we doing? I was like, I'm out. So I tried watching that, and then I was like, fuck this. So I went over to Peacock.
Yeah.
And Yellowstone was on the front page. I was like, oh, everybody's been telling me to watch this show.
Everybody. I haven't even watched it yet.
I watched the first episode. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner, baby. Let's go. Waterworld. Waterworld up in this
That's the
bitch.
movie?
Waterworld up in this bitch. Postman. Dances with Wolves.
That's the movie. He said Waterworld.
Waterworld, bitch.
One of the biggest flops of all time. And that's what you got. Kevin Costner, Waterworld. I love it. Like, you're one of 5.
Waterworld.
Got it. You're one of 5
I hated the movie
people that love
Waterworld. I like Postman though.
Oh man,
Postman was
obviously.
good. What other
people shit on Waterworld, but I enjoyed it for what it was.
I mean, Kevin Costner's a great '90s actor.
It is a bad movie though.
Dances with the Wolves, Robin Hood.
Yeah, he did it, Robin Hood.
Hidden Figured, The Bodyguard, dude. He got to fucking Whitney Houston.
Did he?
Let's go. He sure as fuck did.
I never actually seen The Bodyguard.
That's a good movie. Untouchables, that was a great fucking film.
That's all right.
Field of Dreams.
That was a good movie.
You ever want to cry as a grown ass man?
Right. Just wanted to play catch, bro.
Man of Steel. Let's go. He was
Papa Kent.
Jor-El. No, he was Papa Kent. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Good stuff. Tin Cup. But I mean, his heyday was definitely mid '90s.
Oh yeah.
And
they say he's not on Yellowstone anymore.
No, he's not.
They said he got canceled or some shit.
Canceled? Did he?
I don't know.
Did he?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Are you being for real?
They made it seem like he didn't want to leave the show, but that he had to. I don't know if his character died. I've never seen the thing, but
let me see.
He had some allegations against him. I don't fucking know, bro. You know who had allegations just come out?
Who?
The guy who played in Black Panther 2.
Black Panther 2?
Yeah.
Which there was a bunch of guys in that movie.
The Mexican dude.
Namor?
Yeah.
He had allegations on him?
It came out this weekend, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, damn.
What was his name?
Like Namor, and then it was Kang. Damn, Disney.
They're picking him, bro.
Mm.
What is that guy's name?
He has a fuck it up, man. I could not tell you. Hella Hispanic, dude. Like Namor, though, yeah.
Where's Namor?
Kulkan.
Mabel Cadana. That's what his name is. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically what I watched, what I did this week. Nothing too crazy, man. Like I had to work, unlike you. So yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
So I got a few news topics before we get into the two big ones, if you don't mind. First of all, I feel like a lot of these I don't even need to bring up anymore because who cares? But there's two things that I wanted to bring up. They're both from the Mac press conference.
Mac had a press conference.
Mac did one this week as well. They showed off like their new iOS, their iPad OS, their Watch OS, bullshit like that, right?
Okay.
And they said that the Mac is gonna be, they're gonna do like a gaming mode for Mac now. They want gaming to be more prevalent on the Mac. So they're
Because of Whoopi Goldberg?
no, not because of Whoopi Goldberg.
You hear what she said?
Yeah, she's like, it's a shame. I tried downloading it on here because I wanted it mobile.
Yeah, that's funny. Like, hey, at least she plays video games. Okay.
I'm all about her playing Diablo, dude. I love it. So they're gonna have a gaming mode where controllers have lower latency, that it kind of like lowers the resources of everything else and like boosts performance for video games, which I was like all for, because I feel like you shouldn't have to buy a gaming PC to play video games, right? Like if you want to play certain games, you should be able to play on a Mac or play on Linux or wherever you want to play. I feel like you should be able to play, right? The more the merrier.
Right.
Because I feel like this is a hobby for everybody. There's something for everyone.
Yes.
Whether you like video games or not, or whatever types of video games that you do like, there's a plethora of those, whether they're from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2023.
Ton of games out there.
Tons of games out there for you. And yeah, so they did say that they were going to introduce this gaming mode, and then they had Hideo Kojima come on to the press conference with Tim
Cook. Say like he was Mexican.
Hideo Kojima?
Yeah, you didn't say it that way the first time.
That's how Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima-san.
The first time you said it, you made it sound super. You made it seem super racist, bro, but not in a good way. Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Kojima.
You don't have to make it with. You're trying to.
That's his name, Kojima-san.
Just say it like a normal person.
Kojima-san. Hideo Kojima.
There you go. Better. You're trying to put an accent on it. Like,
Hideo Kojima was on the Apple press conference today.
Hideo.
That little Japanese man said some things about carrying packages. No, he said
about carrying packages. Death Stranding.
Death Stranding Director's Cut was going to make it onto the Mac.
Okay.
And then they had the emphasis on their gaming mode with the low latency controllers for Bluetooth and all that stuff.
Cool.
And then they went and announced one of these things, one of these little headsets here, right?
Yeah, dude, I love VR.
So their headset, this was $250.
Is their headset like $500 or something?
Yeah, times 7.
Oh, so it's like $1,000.
It's $3,500.
$3,500. That's a used car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
So the headset
bro.
The headset looks fucking dope though. So it's got cameras on the lenses, right? It's got cameras on the outside like this one does here, but it's got like multiple cameras. It's also got an OLED screen on the outside, and it's got like some prime knit Adidas style Yeezy sock backstrap, which also looks fucking comfortable as hell, right?
$3,500.
$3,500.
Gonna get you one?
No, but I saw it and I thought it was really interesting, like the technology that they put into it, right?
Yeah.
Like I wanted to talk about it because not only we're an entertainment podcast and a video game podcast, but we're also a little bit on the technology side, right?
Sure.
A little bit, right? We like talking a little bit of technology.
Cool technology, not VR.
I mean, that's pretty cool technology.
Is it though?
It's pretty cool.
And can I say, I saw a meme real quick about this.
Sure.
Thing. Is a guy, he's sitting on the bed. I guess it's from the showcase or a thing. And they can green screen whatever's on it. And it just shows a video of him playing like fucking Magic Arena online.
Nice.
And it shows him losing. And then he's like, And then it shows him playing League of Legends. It says defeat. And he's like paying $3,500 just to see all this. I started laughing. And then it's like, boom, you died. Like fucking Dark Souls. I started laughing. I was like, God damn. He's like paying $3,500 just to see this.
It doesn't have controllers though. It uses
so
your
it's just
hand.
headphones?
It's just a headset, and it has you use your hands to control it, right? But what's
on your hands?
Nothing. You just use your hands, like
so
the cameras on the pick up your hand motion,
that makes sense.
which I thought was really cool and intuitive. There's some things that I did like about it. So, you could look at your Mac, right? It could be open on the desk, right? And if you want to work on something with the headset, like say if you want to do like some graphic design or whatever with your hands and the VR goggles or AR, VR, whatever they're calling it, Because it's definitely VR, right?
Oh yeah.
It's definitely VR. It just has a screen on the outside that the cameras on the inside pick up and project your eyes outward, which is the weirdest
It's
fucking
weird,
thing
yeah.
of all time. It's unneeded, unnecessary. Take that away and lose like $1,000 off that price tag.
Yep.
1,500, yeah, whatever. But you can like look at your Mac, and then it would bring your Mac onto your headset, like whatever you were working on there. All you have to do is look at it, which I thought was kind of cool. Like that's cool, but like, who's actually going to be using this headset?
Yeah, who's
right?
who's buying
Who's it
this?
for? But there were some cool things that I thought that were in there, like watching the movie and but you can see the outside world, but if you want to like black everything out, like people taking it on planes with them and shit like that, I was like, some of this stuff was pretty cool. However, it doesn't have an internal battery. Like you have to connect the battery and like stick the battery in your pocket, and it only lasts like 2 hours, like $3,500 for.
Yeah,
I feel like they could have done better.
yeah, but they don't have to.
Better
'cause
price
people are
point.
stupid. They're gonna buy it.
They're still gonna buy it
because it says Apple on it.
Yeah,
Just like these idiots buy it every year on a fucking phone.
true, very true. This is being recorded on an iPhone
I don't give a
14
fuck what is being recorded on.
Plus. But I waited 2 years to upgrade my phone. 2 years.
Smart.
Thank you.
Everyone should.
2 years. So yeah. I was surprised that they even decided to like bring gaming into it. Usually it's like their arcade stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which isn't. I mean, it is gaming, but it is mainly mobile stuff. You know. But they decided to bring like
There's
actual
a shit ton
full-on-
of money to be in mobile games. I'm just saying.
for sure. So yeah, they did that, and I was pleasantly surprised to see it. 3 sales figures, since we brought up Diablo and we already said 4 to 5 million, 4 to 5 million copies. Street Fighter 6 saw 1 million players on Steam.
Yep.
So I lost that bet, I think.
Yeah.
No, wait, was it?
Sure.
Was it?
I don't remember that, to be honest with you.
Oh,
I think mine was copies sold.
copies sold?
Yeah. Because
Right.
it took them almost like 2 years. They hit 1 million copies.
Oh, they
Street
did it
Fighter
in a
5.
week.
Yeah.
In a
No, no.
weekend.
It's a full ass game.
Yeah.
Like I said, like if you go and you turn it on, you're like, okay,
I think we were
you got
talking
the world
like-
tour. It's
I
like,
think we said 12 million because we were
fuck?
comparing it to Hogwarts at some point, because Hogwarts had sold like 12 million copies in a month,
oh, in a month.
and I was like, Street Fighter's not gonna make it.
Nah,
But it's already at a
I
million.
wouldn't have made that bet. That's too niche. I think
It's already at 1 million, so
that's
I'm,
good.
I'm happy
Good
for
them.
him.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Easily fighting game of the year.
For sure.
Fuck
Well,
Mortal Kombat.
for now, until Mortal Kombat comes out.
That's probably true. I love Mortal Kombat,
for
dude.
now. Mortal
People love-
Kombat,
It's not even good.
that
bro.
video looks so good, dude.
It's just over the top, gory violence. It's
Love
like,
it.
okay, cool. But when you
Love
get to
it.
the actual gameplay,
Love
yeah,
it. They showed
okay,
gameplay.
Push this button to block. Cool. I hated it. It did look good. It did look good.
He's like, fuck that game. It looked good.
It does look good. And I like how they're changing. It's a different timeline.
Yeah.
Because Ed Boon came out and said it's a different timeline. At the end of 11, Liu Kang,
He's also the god of
he's
fire.
a
now?
god. Yeah. And he changed the timeline somehow. So that's why it's starting back at 1.
I love
I
it.
do like how there's assist in this game now.
Yeah, I love it.
I was like, that's pretty cool.
It's going to definitely do well with the NBC2 crowd.
No, oh yeah, until Project L comes out. But on this one,
And flops.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero are brothers
Yeah, I love it.
instead of enemies. I'm
Love
like,
it.
oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I love me some Sub-Zero.
The other thing that I saw was Dead Cells hit 10 million copies sold.
Damn.
That game's been out for a few years though.
Yeah, still.
But
that's
a
good. It's
hell of a
month, dude.
milestone for a indie game
Indie game. Yep.
that did a Castlevania DLC and a few other DLCs.
Yep.
And they even said more content is on the way. So I love that game very much. It holds a very dear place in my heart. One of the best games, one of the best Metroidvania roguelikes ever made. And I can't wait to see more of it.
Yeah, I remember Rick playing the shit out of it too.
Love that game,
Yeah.
dude. It's so good. So yeah, we can get into the press conferences now. I had some other stuff.
You have the Nick's Merc stuff.
No, I didn't even want to bring that up, dude. I didn't think it deserved.
It does because now people are
Okay,
behind
well,
him.
let's talk about it. So what's the original tweet?
okay. So the original tweet is there was an
Wait.
anti.
Wait. Is it going to get us canceled?
No,
Okay, go ahead.
cancel from what? Nobody listens.
Okay.
Anyway. No, so the original tweet was there was a school board meeting, and I guess at the school board meeting they wanted to teach about LGBTQ stuff, right? So then you had protesters that were against it, and you had protesters that were there or people there for it, right? So anyway, there's a video from that event where this guy literally punches somebody, right? And it starts a brawl, arrests were made, blah, 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 right? So Nick Merckx, all he puts up, his entire tweet was, we should leave the kids out of this. That's the real issue. He didn't say anything about the video. He didn't say anything about anything else.
Right.
Right? That was the tweet. We should leave the kids out of this.
Correct.
That's the real issue.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So he had a bundle that was supposed to come out the same day as Tim the Tatman for Call of Duty.
Yep.
And it was his face, his model,
Right.
his character bundle in Call of Duty. He was going to make money off of this, obviously. Tons of money. He got tons of fans, right?
Right.
So Call of Duty pulls it from the store. They released Tim the Tatman's, but they pull his from the store. And then he goes on later, like, because then people started giving him shit for it, right? Mm-hmm. So he goes in, he said, it's simple. He goes, I don't care if you're for or against this, right? He goes, but as a new father, I want to be the one to teach my kid about these subjects.
Correct.
It shouldn't be taught in schools. Mm-hmm. That's what he says. That's what the tweet is. He goes, there's no hate towards anyone else.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And that's all it was, right? And so Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, whoever's in charge, decided to pull the bundle that he's worked on, right, for this game. So then you got someone like Dr. Disrespect. He saw this. He laughed. Of course, he made a side jab at Twitch. He's like, who's running the Call of Duty PR? Is it the Purple Snake people over there? Talking about Twitch.
Right.
And he goes, this is insanely stupid. If they actually knew Nick Merckx, they know what he's all about. He goes, so this is what I'm going to do. So then he goes into his launcher and he uninstalls Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And originally, Tim the Tatman on his show, he was like, on his stream, he was like, look, I talked to Nick about it 30 minutes ago. It's a shit situation, but if you know him, there's no malice in the tweet. If you go back and read the tweet, he's like, it's simple. He wants to be the one to teach his kids about this subject matter. Right. That's all it is, And he goes, and it is what it is. But then the next day, he tweets out, he goes, if you're going to pull his bundle, just pull mine. And so that's him sticking up for his friend. Obviously, there's like contracts and shit like that, but I mean, they can avoid a contract, but they're all trying to stick up for him. And if you go back and you look at it, it's like, they shouldn't have pulled the skin to begin with. It just so happens that it's Pride Month. And I feel like companies double down.
Yeah.
This month only.
Yeah.
For anything Pride related.
Right.
Like I have MLB on Facebook. On June 1st, they changed their logo to the baseball logo with the Pride flag. And then the very next day, they changed it back to the original logo. They kept it up for one day, but got so much backlash off it, they faltered and went back. It's like, pick a lane, dude. You're either going to be supportive or you're not, But I feel like companies definitely they're trying too hard nowadays to appease everyone. And I get it. You want to be inclusive to everyone. But, hey, just think about it. Maybe there are some spaces where it's just not needed,
Yeah.
But, again, they shouldn't have pulled his bundle. I give it less than a week. I guarantee you this time next week, Call of Duty is going to come out with either a really shitty statement, like all the other companies come out with shitty statements, or they're just going to backpedal and just give them the bundle,
Right.
But it's an unfortunate situation for Nick Merckx, because if you ever watch his stream, like, dude's real chill, real cool.
No, he's chill. I like him.
Cool-ass dude.
But, I mean, he ain't wrong.
And he
wasn't wrong.
And he didn't apologize. He's like, I'm not going to apologize.
No,
he goes, I did nothing wrong. He goes, I'm not going to delete my tweet. I'm not going to do anything. He goes, it's simple, And it is true. His kid's like less than 6 months old. He goes, as a new father, this is new territory for me. These are things I never would have thought about a year ago. I wouldn't have made a comment a year ago. He goes, but now you got to have a different mindset.
True.
I think that's true.
Very true.
But it is what it is. I think it's pretty shitty that they did that to him. He's all right. But Tim said it. Like, he has money. He'll be all right.
He'll be fine.
He didn't say he has money, but the way he said it, he goes,
yeah,
he'll be all right.
He'll be all right.
Yeah. And he does. He makes a lot of money just from streaming,
Yeah.
And speaking of streaming, do you see what Twitch wanted to do with their their new content program,
Yeah.
but then they backpedaled.
Yep.
The very next day, after everybody's like, "Oh, cool! If you do this, we're leaving." Literally, everybody said that. Nick Merckx, Tim Tatman, Shroud, like all these people are like, "Oh yeah, if you go Asmongold," he goes, "Oh yeah, I'll literally take OTK with me, his entire organization." He goes,
I'll go to Kick.
"Yeah, that's literally what they were
I'll go
saying."
to Kick.
Kick or Rumble?
Rumble, yeah.
Rumble, yeah. I was like, "Holy shit, dude!" And then some people still left. They're on Kick now, like Ninja's on there now.
He's been gone though.
But they welcomed him back to Twitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything from Ninja in a long time.
He kind of fell off, But I feel like Fortnite's in a better
fans.
place. And it's weird because he was known for Fortnite.
Right.
And I feel like Fortnite's in one of the best places it's been in years with new content and shit,
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
All right. Let's get into this Xbox game showcase first.
The Xbox one or the summer?
You want to get Summer Games Fest?
Yeah, because that one happened earlier.
Okay.
I'm just going to go in order.
We'll go with Summer Games Fest. So, there was a lot of things announced.
Oh, but first, let's go to Diablo real quick. They did announce that the first 1,000 players they hit level 100 will get a statue
Nice.
of their character. Ironically, the first guy who made it to level 100 on hardcore, his character's already dead. And they're like, "You still get a statue."
Yeah.
He's like, "Cool, I get a statue of my dead character."
Hell yeah.
But yeah. So they have announced that. That's pretty cool. So there's gonna be 1,000 people out there. And they have a leaderboard. You can check it online of all the people that hit it. And it's weird because it's all like, if you look at like the top 20 characters, it's like barbarian. Here's a rogue.
Right.
Here's a druid. Here's a sorcerer. And there's like, at the top 20, there's only like one necro. I was like, rough for that class.
Rough.
But anyway, so the the summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest.
Yeah. There wasn't a whole lot. I'll tell you that
There was a lot, but it was a lot of nonsense too.
that I saw from this one. Mortal Kombat 1 being
they kicked it off with that bad boy.
one of them. That looked really good, dude.
Yeah.
Really good. Surprisingly well done. Trailer. It had some cinematic, it had some gameplay, it had some fatalities in there, it had a little whole mix of everything. And I enjoyed it very much.
And then they brought out Ed Boon.
Yeah.
And it's about the cameos and how assist and all that stuff works and why they went with that mechanic. I was like, that's awesome. I do enjoy from the game. I think it'll spice it up a little.
For sure.
But again, I'm not a big MK fan.
Did you see what did you see that surprised you from the Summer Games Fest? Excuse me.
I think this was announced before Games Fest, but I have it on here. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on Switch. They're canceling the restored DLC.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they canceled that like a week beforehand or so.
Yeah. So I saw that. So anyway, they did show off a little bit of Path of Exile 2.
Right.
And I'm watching this like, okay. But it didn't show me much.
Well, it's what Path is now.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is now, but it's just updated code and graphics and stuff like that. It's basically what it is.
It did look good. Like the character they showed off was like doing a whole bunch of lightning stuff. I was like, damn, that looks really, really good on the ground.
So they kicked it off with Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, which is a new Metroidvania game coming out.
Yes.
That looked okay. Then they showed off Mortal Kombat 1, which we talked about. Path of Exile 2. They're going to do more at their GG thing that they do. That's going to be on July 28th. They have their own con, Exile Con.
Yep.
They're going to bring Ryu and Guile to Exoprimal.
X
Street Fighter 6.
That was weird, bro. That game ain't even out yet. They haven't collabs.
Yeah, they have collabs, dog. Nick Cage is going to be in Dead by Daylight.
I saw that. And then they brought him on stage. Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's horrible. I love it.
Sonic Superstars got shown off.
That looked good.
That looked really good.
That comes out this year.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Then Liza P did a demo and a new trailer.
Yep.
Right, so the demo's out now on PC and consoles. Did you play at all?
I have not played the demo.
Exactly.
But I know it's out. What I like about that game is it gives you a ton of choices in the game so that you can either tell the truth or lie.
Yeah.
Like one of the missions is like some lady's
Does your
stuck
nose
in
grow?
her house. Huh?
Does your nose grow?
No, but it does play to the end game though.
Right.
Because this lady's like stuck in her house and like she has like a little box outside. And he's like, "Hey, I lost my baby. Can you go get it for me?" Okay. So you go and you find the baby, but you realize it's just a teddy bear. It's her baby, right? So you bring it, right? And then she's like, "Oh, did you find it? Is it okay?" And then you either tell the truth and be like, "Oh, it's just a teddy bear," or you lie and be like, "Yeah, baby's fine," and you just put it back or
Right.
whatever. Depending on how you go, would dictate at the end of the story if you're a real boy or not. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh man, it looked cool."
Yeah, it did look pretty good. Then they got Project Sandland. Did you see that one?
I did. Didn't put it in my notes because I didn't care for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2. That one I'm excited for. That one got showed off. They had actual gameplay footage.
Yep.
They showed off Warhaven.
Warhaven. Yep.
Do you like that one?
It's all right. The next one that popped up on mine was Throne and Liberty, the MMO.
Right.
But I should stop putting down MMOs because I know I'm never just going to play.
You're just gonna be
MMO.
disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
they got a Zombie Masher, Toxic Commando. I know you don't like zombie games. So
I don't care for zombie games. So,
Lord of the Rings: Return to Mora.
that one looked interesting, but again, it's not one I'm gonna play. The guy. Oh man, whatever company owns Lord of the Rings copyrights now, man, they're whoring that shit out.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they're fucking whoring it out, dude.
And then they showed some Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Yes.
Launch date October 20th.
Yep.
Very excited. Very, very excited.
Yeah, they showed a new screen of Spider-Man and Miles Morales fighting Venom.
Mm-hmm.
And they said it's not Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
So it's a new Venom.
It's Miles Morales' Venom. It's not Eddie Brock.
I don't know what that means.
Hold on, I can tell you who it is. Miles Morales Venom. Who was it? Anyway, I can look this up while we're still talking.
But they showed obviously gameplay and everything, and
yeah,
you already seen the video of how it works from the PlayStation.
See that Pokemon with guns, Pow World?
Yeah. Like, it's so dumb, dude.
I'm in,
it's
bro.
so dumb.
I'm so in. That one's out next year in 2024. It looked fun. It looked good. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna front. Like, I kind of dug it.
What I don't understand, well, that's about Pokemon. What I don't understand is you have the most popular IP in all the world, right?
Right.
And it's a game about going out into an open world and collecting Pokemon, battling gyms, right?
Hmm.
Why wouldn't they just make a live service game for this?
Because it can't hang on the Nintendo Switch, I guess. I don't know.
Is that what's holding it back?
Yeah, the Switch. And they keep using the same code every year. So Arceus was the first time that they redid the code.
Yeah.
Like they changed a bunch of stuff and whatnot. And then
What if they
Violet.
just make it on like the Unreal Engine?
So that's what Temtem is. Temtem is a monster battler online.
Right,
It's an MMO. I think it does have battle passes. It is a live service.
Yeah.
But I don't think they've done any like crazy expansions or anything since they released. So,
But like, think about it. Let's say they go to Unreal Engine. They're like, here's a Pokemon game. You create your little avatar, right? That's your avatar. You make it crazy.
yeah.
You know,
I'm
keep it
with you.
cartoony. Like,
I'm
keep
with
it
you.
cartoony. I don't care how cartoony. It's make it look like Fortnite cartoons, whatever that style's called. Or
Right.
And then you just go into a world and make it like fucking big, like Breath of the Wild area, right? We have points of interest, towns, different gyms, and then have these whacked out ass gyms. Like, there's this island in the middle of the fucking ocean. That's the gym, but you have to get there. So you got to ride an animal that has surf to get there.
Right.
Whatever. And then once you get there, you can fast travel, whatever, right? Like a normal open world game, you can fast travel, whatever, right? But let's say you want to get up to like a mountainside. There's a gym. You got to climb the mountain. The initial time to go there. You can ride a Pokemon to get up there. You can fucking use a Diglett to fucking burrow under, whatever, dude, whatever, right? Like, it just makes no fucking sense why they don't have an open world RPG-esque game based around Pokemon.
They do. Arceus and Violet and Scarlet. They're both open world.
But I feel like it's still not.
It's not great.
They're not multiplayer, I guess.
No, they are, but not.
They are, but they're not, right?
You can battle. We can battle each other, but we can't play together.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we should be able to group up, right? And it should be like in Diablo, like there's a world event going on.
Right, we can all get together.
Like there should be a world event in this one. Like there's a mega Charizard or some shit.
They have raids.
So everybody but you have to see everybody's avatar on screen.
Right.
And you can see everybody's Pokemon on screen fighting it or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like they could do so much more, but I never thought about that. Like I think the Switch is holding them back.
Switch is holding them back.
That's funny, dude. Yeah.
My favorite part of the press conference was the Twisted Metal TV show coming soon with Anthony Mackie, bro.
The voice of Sweet Tooth.
Who was it?
Will Arnett.
But not the body of Will Arnett?
Nope, because you know who the body is? Samoa Joe. He's a pro wrestler. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
What do you think?
They're like Samoa Joe's Sweet Tooth. And I'm like, what? And then they show it. And I'm like, oh, shit. And then it's like voiced by Will Arnett. I was like, that's even better. Hell yeah. It was good. It was stupid good, bro. That motherfucker just started singing. I was like, oh, here we go. Like, that's the over the top. Like, you know what to expect.
Right.
Going into this.
I love it. I can't wait.
It's going to be a good one.
The last thing I saw from the Summer Games Fest that I was really excited for was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the next chapter in the series, launching on PS5.
Yep. Exclusively.
On 2 discs.
Unnecessary. Count buy disc. Well, okay.
Early 2024.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one. That one's I can't wait. I've been waiting for that ever since Intergrad or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1.
But they also announced Part 1 of The Witcher Season 3 starts.
Right.
Yeah. Obviously, it's going to be 2 parts because they're going to fire Henry Cavill after the first part.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert, he's probably going to die.
So this Twisted Metal show's on Peacock, right?
Yeah. I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. It looks interesting, to say the least. So, I don't know how you take a arena vehicular battler game
and get a storyline out of it.
But
to be honest, playing the original games, I don't remember the storyline for those either.
There's a story?
Sure.
Tell me this. Does Diablo 4 have a story?
It does.
It actually has a really good one.
It's actually incredibly well done.
Yeah.
Lilith did nothing wrong.
And Anarius was laying that invisible pipe down, son. Because he doesn't have a body.
He was.
Anyway, you got anything else from Summer Games Fest that you were excited for?
No.
All right.
I am excited for Spider-Man 2, though.
For sure.
It looks good.
I'm hella excited for that. I can't wait. That's October 20th.
Yep.
I'm very excited. September, October, August.
Getting to the good months now.
Getting in there. We just got to make it through 2 more months.
Damn.
Oh, wait. We still have Final Fantasy 16 to look forward to this week.
Yeah, next week.
This week, right?
Yeah, 16th.
16th, yeah.
Wait, no, 16th on the 16th?
I think so.
Is that how we remember it?
Let me see. Final Fantasy 16. Let me look that up. Release date. June 22nd. June 22nd, 2023. So 2 weeks from.
Okay.
The day before I get married. Heyo, your boy's getting married in 2 weeks. R.I.P. Where y'all taking me out for my bachelor party? That's what I want to know.
Who?
You're my best man.
Party. Ain't no bachelor party, bro.
I've never been to a strip club before.
You don't want to go, bro. It's a waste of money.
I remember we were going to go one year for either your or Juan's birthday. We went out to Donkey. I think it was for your birthday.
No, my birthday's in December. We won't ever do shit for my birthday.
We went out. No, it was Juan's birthday?
It's probably Juan.
So we went out to Donkey for Juan's birthday then.
Okay.
And we were all supposed to go to Show Palace because it was right there down Spencer.
Yeah.
We're all going to go to Show Palace and we get there and they're like, it's a $50 cover.
God damn, dude.
You were there. So we get in the parking lot. We're like, nah.
Yeah, we're good, bro.
Nah, we went home. I was so excited that was going to be my first time at a strip club.
You got to go before like 9 or something.
We get there, it's like $50 cover. We're like, huh?
Got to get there kind of early.
Nah, we're going to go ahead and go to the house. Fuck $50. Try to get into a strip club. Hell with that. All right, so let's get into the Xbox Games Showcase. Hello, Phoebes. How you doing? Welcome to the show, to to the Option Select podcast. You want to say hi? Thank you for the kisses. Why are you shaking? Is it thundering outside?
Aw.
My little baby. She's so precious, guys. I love her so much. Okay. Thank you for the kisses and leaving. Kiss and run.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
All right. First up, Xbox Game Showcase was Fable.
Never heard of it.
CGI trailer. No gameplay.
With the guy from the IT show.
IT crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi.
He turns out is a giant.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
Who has glasses in the fantasy world?
Exactly.
Somehow,
Nerds.
because Benjamin Franklin didn't invent them yet.
Glasses?
He invented the bifocal.
Who invented glasses?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Benjamin Franklin was right there with him. He had glasses.
He's like,
He had glasses already.
he's like Benjamin Franklin was right there with him. I'm pretty sure it's thousands of years before him.
Thousands? You think they had the ability to shape glass like that?
All glass is just heated up rock, bro.
It's sand, but yeah.
Same shit. Sand, rock.
You're going to look up who invented
Yes, now I'm
glasses?
just curious.
You're wearing them on your face, bro.
Yeah. It was funny. Somebody's like, man, I wish I lived in X amount of time or Roman time. I was like, nah, I'm good, bro. They didn't have glasses back then.
They also shit in a hole in the floor.
I'd have been fucked. You remember that show Spartacus?
Yeah.
They had one of the most realistic shit scenes because the way it's all in aqueducts, right? Because they Roman Empire. And so there was no privacy.
Nope.
They would literally be walking down an alleyway and people would just
Up
lift up the robe. They wore no underwear. Lift up the robe, take a shit in a hole, and the water would wash it down, right?
Yeah.
And then you see them grab like a towel and just wipe their ass and then throw the towel off to the side and somebody else would just clean it or burn it or whatever. And I'm like, I'm watching the scene like, what the fuck would just happen? Because it happened on screen. And I'm like, what is he doing? Is he taking a shit? Like, what's going on here? And so, of course, me, curiosity-wise, I Google it. And I'm like, oh, okay. That, and they talk about each episode afterwards, like a recap. And that was one of the things they brought in. Like, they literally wanted that scene to be in the show. I'm like, that's horrible. That's fucking horrible.
So the first game shown off was the glasses were first made in Italy in the 13th century.
1284.
Yeah. I got it first. I said it first.
No, I had it up, but I was telling my other story.
I said it first.
Yeah, anyway. 1284.
In Italy.
Wow.
Thank you, Italia. So Fable was the first game
they gave us pizza, then they gave us glasses.
Then they gave us Jersey Shore.
Ooh, hey, can't all be hits.
Then they joined the Nazi party.
Oh, fuck.
Your favorite people,
did.
right?
Yeah, they did, bro. How'd that work out for them?
Not good.
USA. Oh, you hear about that fucking car in the Le Mans?
No, what happened?
So every year when they had to do the Le Mans, right?
Yeah.
There's a certain spot at the very end. They call it Garage 56. This can be used for anything. Like whoever gets put into Garage 56, you can't actually take a podium position, regardless of the technology you're using. Right? Because all the other cars have to conform to certain dimensions, technologies like F1, you know? So you can go and sign up under Garage 56. So NASCAR, they put a fucking Dodge Charger into Le Mans, right? Because they have technology that they want to try out. And so it's basically one of their NASCARs, but it's like $500, 500 pounds lighter, but it's still heavy as fuck.
Right.
And so they took like a photo, like a grid photo, like it has all the cars lined up for Le Mans. And right in the middle, you see this really, really tall, like it's, because they're all low to the ground, right? It's just jacked up ass fucking Dodge Charger just sitting there. And it's like, what the fuck? And so I'm watching this like, why would NASCAR do it? Again, there's like 17 different patents and or technologies they're trying to test out. And they want to test it over 24 hours, right?
Of course.
So I look into Garage 56 and apparently all kind of companies have done it. Like they had an engine that ran off just water, a hydro fuel or whatever. And so they put it under Garage 56 into Le Mans like 4 or 5 years ago just to see how it goes. Then they had a one that was like shaped like a triangle. So it had one wheel in the front, two in the back.
That sounds like a bad decision.
A horrible decision. Because again, it's just testing out technology. They had one that was all electric, you know, it's just like a loophole to get it into the Le Mans or whatever. They're like, hey, you can't make podium. You're not going to win this thing, even if you outpace and outbeat everybody in 24 hours. You're in this section, so you can't place on podium or whatever. Right. But they keep all these fucking memes over the weekend, bro. It's like red, white, and blue, motherfuckers. These colors don't run. And it just shows this fucking Dodge Charger, wah, just fucking full throttle, just like it passed the grandstand. It's like, here's Porsche, Ferrari, the Dodge Charger, just fucking loud as fuck, dude. Oh my god, I could not fucking stop laughing.
Ferrari won 24-hour Le Mans.
Oh, sure,
It's the only thing that they've ever won.
Yeah. Well, normally they're really good at making fucking vehicles.
Yeah,
But
normally.
man, I could not stop laughing because when you look at the aerial photo, like look for like a group photo of the cars, and you can just pick out the fucking Dodge Charger.
Yeah, I see it. It's giant.
It's thick, dude.
This giant car.
Yeah. Oh, it's so stupid.
That's funny.
Anyway, get off track.
All right,
This
so
shit was
back to
funny as
Fable.
fuck.
CGI trailer. No details given. Just straight up CGI.
Yeah.
That's it. Another CGI trailer right after that called South of Midnight. And I really enjoyed the art style of that trailer. Even though I don't like CGI trailers. Like I wish they would show gameplay or whatever.
Right.
So I don't know what type of game this is or whatever, but I really enjoyed like that art style. So it was on the 2-frame
Yeah.
basis that you were talking about
Yeah.
for like Miles Morales.
Like I said, the art style looked fucking
It
good.
looked really
bro.
good, dude.
And the demon thing, whatever those plucking at that fucking guitar.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. I was like, damn, that looked good, man.
Looked
Like,
hella good. And he was
but you're
actually
right,
playing
it's
the
just
right notes.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I
can't
know.
tell. Okay, sure. A musician or some shit?
I was.
This guy. He used to be in a band. Twilight inspired?
Yep.
Okay.
Twilight inspired band.
Anyway,
Dick.
it was good. Yeah, I definitely want to see more of that game.
Yeah. I want to see what
Just
it
because
actually
it
plays
literally
like.
didn't tell you anything about the game.
They
Like,
had a
I know
lo-
what to expect on Fable, you know?
Yeah.
But on this one, I was like, what's going on here? Like, what are we fighting demons, collecting demons? What are we doing here?
Yeah. They had a lot of good art style in this
Yes.
press conference for
Mhm.
sure. The next game up was
Let me guess. CGI?
It was CGI.
Hmm.
It was by Ubisoft Massive for Star Wars Outlaws.
Outlaw.
Action-driven game about scoundrels in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
Coming out 2024.
That one looked good.
It did look good.
It did look
But it as a CGI trailer.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't have a shit launch like Survivor.
For sure.
Still on my game of the year list.
Is it?
Well, see. Shouldn't have your PC's too good, bro.
It's too good to play the
That's
game.
what happens. It's too good to play a game.
So Thunder Lotus revealed their game, top-down action game called 33 Immortals.
Yeah, that one looked cool.
It looked really good. Great art style once again, but
That's the art style I like. Yes.
actual gameplay in this
Mhm.
game. Yeah. So that one's coming out next year as well.
Yeah.
But that looked good. Top down, a lot of action going on,
A lot
like
of
a bullet hell a little bit, kind
Mhm.
of. But looked good. Speaking of bullet hell, Payday 3 got shown off for September 21st launch.
Yeah.
I don't know
Day
how,
one Game Pass.
Yeah.
All of these so far.
well, they're all gonna be day one.
Who knows?
I don't know how I
bro?
feel about Payday 3 because Payday 2 had, I don't know, $1,000 worth of DLC. So I don't know if I want to get invested in Payday 3 or not.
I played the first one. That was about it.
Yeah, Payday 1 was good. Didn't have that much DLC. Payday 2 had a shit ton of DLC. We'll see what Payday 3 has coming for it. Are you interested in Payday 3?
Nope.
You know, of course. And they showed off Persona 3 Reload.
So is that a remaster? Or
It's
how we doing this?
remake, remaster,
Okay.
one of those.
It looked cool, but I couldn't tell you the difference between that and 4 and 5.
There was a
so.
couple of Atlas, or not Atlas, is it Atlas? Yeah, I think it's
Atlas Gaming. Yeah.
a few of those that happened. But it looked good. I remember Persona 3 being on PS2, PS1. Been a while.
I don't know.
Been a while, but they're doing the reload. That one's coming soon.
I have a copy of Persona 5. I still never played it.
I need to do that. I have a copy on PS5 as well. I just need to get it done. Get it over.
Yeah, like
with.
we got it free on something, right?
Yeah, it was PlayStation Plus
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
for sure. Then Obsidian, an Xbox game studio showed off Avowed with a CGI / gameplay trailer that actually
That one
had
had
gameplay.
gameplay, so I was okay with that.
That one had gameplay. I was fine with that. Yeah, that one's coming out next year as well. And Obsidian, if their track record is anything that means something, you know, from Fallout New Vegas or what was the Star one?
Huh?
What was the Star one that they just did recently?
Starfield,
No, bro.
Fallout.
was like Fallout, but in space.
Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds, thank you. That one. So they did Outer Worlds. They did.
Yeah, part 2 coming out.
Do they?
I think
Oh,
so.
they're working on multiple games then. But Avowed looked good. The CGI part was funny,
Yeah.
but good. And then like the gameplay looked good, like hella magic in there, and melee
Ton of
and
magic,
range
like,
combat.
holy shit.
So it looked like you can do the trifecta.
Yeah,
You
that's good.
know. And then so another Lucasfilm or Lucasfilm Games or whatever thing came up with Rare. They have a crossover for Monkey Island.
Oh, with Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, yeah.
So does Lucasfilm own Sea of Thieves?
No, they own Monkey Island.
Monkey Island?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Never knew that. I never played Monkey Island. So.
That looked good. I enjoyed Sea of Thieves, but like I don't have a core group of friends that are playing it nonstop to play
same
with.
here,
So that one just kind of came and went for me. I was like, fast forward.
Yep.
What do you think?
Make it to the first fucking island. Something good, dude. Like, goddamn. Because you can't pin anything, so you gotta drive and you gotta go down to the table to navigate.
You can pin it on the map, but you can't look at the map and drive at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. And so I was like, I'd get off course like 2 degrees. I was like, oh, let me just go straight. And I look at the map, fucking 8 miles off road. Like, fucking shit, bro. Let me get to this one fucking island. Yeah.
You suck.
I need a navigator, dude.
And they showed off a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, which looked hella good.
It did.
I'm not even a flight sim guy.
But that shit looked good. They're like, we added this mode and this. You can do
air
this
race.
and this.
You can
I'm
air
like,
rescue. You
like,
can
what the fuck?
You can do
mountainside rescues.
charter planes. You can.
What the fuck? Yeah, like private planes and
Yeah.
everything. Like, what the fuck is this?
You want a
game,
job?
bro?
You want to be a pilot?
You want to be a pilot, bro? This is how you do it. And I'm like, what the hell, man? Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah, it looked hella good.
And then it added Dune at the end.
The Dune, yeah.
Yeah, as soon as it showed it, I was like, oh, that's a Firefly from Dune. I was like, oh, is this going in the game? Like, oh, it is. That's badass.
Remember, because they did the Pelican from Halo.
Halo,
and,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool shit.
Hell yeah. Then Ninja Theory showed off Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. I never played the first one, but I always heard good things. I kind of needed to go through that on game. I stopped my Game Pass sub because I've just been so busy with other games. Like, it didn't make sense to spend
I don't have it either because I haven't been on.
$16 a month or $20 a month right now. So I'll come back to it eventually. I'm assuming when Starfield comes out.
Yep. I'll pay $20 for a $7 game.
Yep, there you go. For months on months on months. I might just buy Starfield, to be honest. I might just buy it.
I'm going to get the collector's edition.
You gonna get the Ultimate Edition? The watch?
Get the watch, yeah. And a patch.
Better come with a goddamn Rolex. So
Mm.
Ninja Theory showed off their Hellblade 2. It actually had I don't know. It gave me fucking like anxiety. Because they're like, it's watching, they're listening. I was like, what the fuck? Who's watching and listening? You know?
Yeah, I watched that trailer. I was like, what the fuck's going on, bro?
But the first game was like that too. I think they were on like psychedelic mushrooms or something. It's a pretty trippy game, from what I understand. And then one that I was excited for, which was they showed Ichiban.
Like a dragon?
Yeah, they showed Ichiban naked on a beach.
Yeah.
Everybody's pointing and laughing. The graphics look hella good.
Oh, yeah.
In this one, they were like they've definitely improved a little bit on the engine from the last game.
What was this one called, though?
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
Infinite Well, because the other one was Like a Dragon, something else.
Ishin.
No, that was
Yakuza Like a Dragon was they
Right.
changed all the Yakuza games are now going to be called Like a Dragon.
But at the showcase from Summer Games, they had a different game there.
Right, I forgot what
Yeah.
that one's called.
That was Like a Dragon, and I forgot the name of it, to be honest with you.
But this one's called
So they got 2 games coming out.
Infinite Wealth,
Yeah.
and I'm very excited for this one, especially if it's in that RPG style, JRPG style from Like a Dragon.
Yeah,
the
because
first
the other one that was on the Summer Games was more beat 'em up style, not Like a Dragon.
Right,
Like what did we just say?
like the regular like Yakuzas.
Yeah, I guess I never played those. So.
The like Yakuza 0 through 7 or 6 were all beat 'em ups,
Okay,
and
this one looked more like a beat 'em up.
and then 7 was like Yakuza Like a Dragon, and that one's a JRPG style.
Okay, that I enjoyed.
I really enjoyed the hell out of that. That was a great game. 100 hours in that game. It was fantastic.
Stupid, yeah.
And they showed off Fallout 76, your favorite game.
Yay.
They're It was like a teaser trailer for an upcoming DLC. I guess Atlantic City's coming.
Yeah.
They're doing their second casino style DLC for a Fallout game. Well, the first one was Obsidian anyway, and it took place in Vegas. And then Capcom premiered its Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. I brought that up to you earlier. I said it was Capcom, but you said you didn't remember what the game looked like, right?
Don't remember.
All right, let me see if I can pull this up while we talk about it. It looked hella good though. So if Capcom's just been on this run lately, I cannot wait for this.
Yeah,
one.
Capcom's finally in a place where they feel like Capcom again.
So here's the trailer. I'll fast forward a little bit for
What
you
is
so
this
you can see
called?
if you can remember.
Oh, okay, yeah. Damn, I didn't catch that this was Capcom.
Yeah, it's a
bad.
Capcom game. You know,
I did see it though, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah,
it
it's
looks
just all over the place. It looks good. Oh, I definitely didn't get this part.
You weren't watching at all?
No, because I came in right when they were fighting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So this one looks hella good. Looks really good, man. Like I like the art style. I like the whatever that's going on, the kaleidoscope shit going on here.
Yeah.
But the
This
character,
is where I came in at.
the character
This
models
dude
look
fighting.
cool.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking cuts open the. Yeah, it looks dope.
Fuck yeah. Get that bitch.
Looks dope.
Gotta free these people.
So it looks hella good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see more from that game for sure.
Your Overwatch, bro.
It's very pretty. And then they showed off this random Corvette popped up on the screen.
Oh, for Forza Motorsport?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the E-Ray,
Mm-hmm.
right?
It's electric, no?
I guess. It sounded like it had an engine to me.
I don't know. Usually when they put E in it, it's like electric.
Oh, sorry, Phoebes. Where are you?
Yeah, I fucking tuned that part out, to be honest with you.
Forza Motorsports I'm excited for, but I mean, they showed off some customization of like the vehicle menu or whatever like that. Like you could change the front end and the hood and like make it more aerodynamic and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay, I'm in. Like I definitely want a good racing sim. So that
I'll
one
always get a Skyline and just go ham on it. So
yeah, hell yeah, brother. And
all-wheel drive.
that one comes out October 10th and day one Game Pass.
Ooh, day one. Yes.
And then Elder Scrolls showed off their new DLC for Elder Scrolls Online called Necron.
Necrom.
That one comes out very soon. I'm not a Elder Scrolls Online player, so for those of you who are, please let us know how it is.
And it's Necrom, right, with an M?
Right, Necrom.
Not an N, not Necron.
Correct.
Because they would get sued.
And then Overwatch 2 came out. They showed off some modes.
Yeah.
Some PvE content.
But they said they didn't have any PvE content. It's fucking liars.
There's not a story mode. They showed off
fucking idea. Movies don't know what they're doing.
A new mode called Flashpoint. Hero Mastery mode, which is like a firing range, I guess.
Yeah.
And some co-op missions, which come out August 10th.
And then they have the new character bundle. You can get all the new characters in one bundle.
Right. You can pay them money.
Pay them money. Yep.
Right. Exactly. For a free-to-play game.
It's your money. Spend it how you want.
Yep. And then another Atlas game came up with Persona 5 Tactica. A tactics RPG, basically. Coming from Persona 5.
I play as Joker?
Cast. Yeah, you can play as Joker.
Okay. He's the only one I know.
That one comes out November 17th. I'm guessing like a Fire Emblem type game. I'm assuming.
Sure.
That's what it looked like. Then they showed off a short CGI trailer of your favorite game, Starfield. A short CG / gameplay trailer.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Haven't been waiting for it at all.
At all.
And they were like, stick around. We're going to show more later. And boy, did they. So do you want to get into Starfield now, or you want me to wait to go through this?
Just finish off the list, bro.
Go through this list here?
Can't be too much more, right?
No, there's not. Then they showed off Jusant, which was like a climbing game. I like the art style of that game.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah, he had like a little animal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That art style looked hella good.
It looked good.
It reminded me of Kena, Bridge of Spirits, or whatever it's called. Kena. So that one looked good. I want to see some more on that one for sure. What's his Still Wakes the Deep from the Chinese Room, set on an oil derrick. You remember seeing that one? Okay, let me look that one up for you so you can refresh your memory.
You said old Derek, and the only thing I think is the flight simulator. He's going in for the one of the jobs as a cargo containment movement, and he gets off the old Derek to put it on a ship.
Right. Oh, why do I've got an ad right here.
I feel like I want to play this flight simulator, dude.
I
Just
do too.
once.
Showed off this one here. Remember seeing this one?
Oh, not at all.
This is from the showcase. I mean, I remember seeing it. It looked good. Like the graphics look great, you know? I'm not sure what the gameplay loop is supposed to be here, but it looks like you're trying to escape from something. Still wakes the deep. On an old Derek. I feel like somebody should have done like an old Derek game, like a horror game set on an old Derek.
Yeah, a long time ago, right?
I feel like somebody should have done it by now, but I don't recall if anybody's done it. So if this is the first one, I'm down. Dungeons of Hinterberg. That game looked fucking great, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one comes out next year. Most of these were like next year.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like we need to talk about that.
No, there's very few games left for this year. Like, we've already got the announcements, more or less, of the games coming out this year.
Yeah, so that game looked like that. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So here's my issue. Here's my issue here. Xbox hasn't had really much this year. It's been kind of lackluster. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Actually, since the launch of the Xbox Series X and S, it really hasn't had like a hit. Besides,
this is what their second showcase this year, right?
Second showcase since this console generation has started, I believe.
Oh,
they had a showcase. Yeah, they had
one earlier this year. Yeah, that's all it is. Like, they announced the first showcase is for what's coming this year. This one is for what's still coming this year. Then here's what's next year. So then next year, in like February, March, like, hey, here's a reminder. This comes out this year, and then again.
I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, that's all they're doing.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like
they're keeping you up to date.
They need a hit, bro, and it better fucking be Starfield.
Oh, they definitely need a hit, bro.
It better be Starfield.
Oh, it has to be Starfield, man. Fucking hey.
It's
because even Phil
Spencer.
Yeah, even he said it's not good, bro.
It's not going well.
Good, bro.
It ain't going well right now.
Not going good for the Xbox.
And for the next one was a non Xbox exclusive, but they showed Keanu Reeves came on the screen, and I felt like he had a lisp. Was it me?
I think it was just you. That man does nothing wrong.
I felt like he had it broke his jaw or something. It was like maybe. He wasn't even moving his mouth. It was weird.
Oh, I know what you mean. That's how he's always been.
Really?
Yes. He does. If you pay attention, it's like he talks through his teeth to a point. I know what you mean.
I don't know.
It makes it seem because he doesn't want to move the jaw fully, and he's like, yeah, and I know you like this Cyberpunk game. Yeah, no. I noticed it a couple years ago.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like it's just not because
But I feel like I've seen so much of his stuff now that it's just.
Like, I've seen him in John Wick. It doesn't feel like he's doing that. But, just him as a person is doing it. So, whenever he does a character, he doesn't do it. But whenever he's himself, he's like, it's weird. Okay. It's weird to me. I don't know. I felt like he had a list. But he came out and he showed, he introduced the Phantom Liberty. And that
Idris Elba.
With Idris Elba. And that one's going to be coming out September 26th.
Man, I got to reinstall that game.
And it basically said, like it's an expansion. And the gameplay itself was just basically like V was still trying to get V was still trying to get Johnny out of his head.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm assuming that this expansion takes place somewhere in the middle of the game. That was my assumption. I'm very excited to play it.
Alive.
Right.
Spoiler alert. He don't make it.
I'm very excited to play the game, man. I'm super excited for that one. Hopefully it brings some big update too. Then they showed off City Skylines 2, which looked ridiculously good for a city builder. Am I wrong?
No, between the city simulator and flight simulator, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? It's like I can't. And I even said it when I'm watching. I was like, am I at the age
where I want to start playing Sims?
Like, I want to play Sims game, bro. Like,
bro, that looked hella good. I wasn't even mad at it.
And I've played Sims, not a regular Sims. Like I've played like Roller Coaster Tycoon. You know, I played Prison Tycoon. Me and Juan played that shit for a good minute.
Prison Tycoon's so good.
Oh, stupid good.
Yeah.
But it's like now you see these simulators, and it's like, man, the graphics are just stupid good through the roof. And I'm like,
so
dude,
good.
I want to invest time and money into playing these.
I kind of
like,
do.
oh, day one Game Pass, like, there we go.
Got it.
But Morris has the flight simulator. The last one, he has
it's
it
on Game Pass.
on his. He has it on his PC, which he had to get his Game Pass put on there, whatever. And I forgot why he wanted it. He bought it for a particular. Oh, because I think it has an Apache.
Of course it does.
And he wanted to fly it and see how it was like. And the guy at work that was telling him about it, he bought the game, and he's like, the first airplane they put you in and it tells you nothing how to start it. You just have the cockpit, but you literally have to flip certain switches to turn it on.
Yeah.
Right? And then as you're taking off, you have to push it forward and turn something at the same time. He goes, if you don't do it, it literally just cuts it off. And then you have to restart the sequence over again. And I was like, what, dude? Like he's explaining. He goes, and then it gets you into another one. He goes, I couldn't even turn it on. He goes, there's so many fucking buttons. I literally could not figure out how to turn it on. I'm like, what? And so Morris tried to play it, and he was playing it for a little bit. Like whatever plane he was in, he was doing it. But I don't know if he got to the Apache or whatever.
Yeah,
that was the main goal he wanted, though. He wanted to fly an Apache. Like, you fucking idiot.
I doubt he got there. Yeah, but City Skylines 2 just looked ridiculously good.
Super good, yeah.
Super detailed.
Yep.
And I'm super excited for that. Like, I feel like I'm at that age now where I was like, maybe I should just get into a city builder.
Maybe I want to try it, you know? Like, I definitely want to try it. I'm going to try the flight simulator when it comes out.
Yeah. And then Atlas came back on the screen for a brand new Persona style game
called Persona 6 Tactical Reload.
Metaphor Refantasia. Refantazio. Excuse me.
Is Joker in this one too?
No, Joker's not in this one. You know, every different Persona game has a different protagonist, right?
Why?
Because they just do.
Joker's the best one, though.
Is he? How do you know?
Because I played the one.
You haven't even. You just said everything.
I've seen the one. I played him in Smash Bros. That's how I know.
Facts. But yeah, so I was super excited for this one. It looks very interesting for the metaphor. It looks good. The next game showed off was Towerborn. What?
I think I walked away when this shit came on. Like, I figured it was just like a tower defense game, right?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. It might be. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Towerborn, tower defense game. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's an RPG brawler from Banner Saga. So it was like that style. Where like you have characters on this side of the screen, the other characters on the other side of the screen, you attack each other.
Oh, kind of like Battle Chasers.
Yeah, like Battle Chasers Night War. That's the one. That's the one. And then one that I got very excited for was this one from In Exile, Clockwork Revolution, where you can go from past to future and present and like adjust the timeline or whatever. Right. It reminded me of like BioShock or Atomic Heart if Atomic Heart wasn't garbage. Fuck, that game sucked. Oh,
and it's that retro future shit we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like retro, future, whatnot in there. And that was the last game showed off at the press conference. And then Phil Spencer comes up and he's like, we know that you need more storage. So we're going to sell you this whole brand new Xbox Series S with more storage and not lift the proprietary storage thing for the Xbox Series X.
Nobody has those.
Idiot, dude. Like, okay, so first of all, Seagate has proprietary device that only Seagate uses to like expand the storage of your Xbox. Let other people use that thing to bring up the competition in the market to lower the price. They're not doing that. So instead of doing that, he was like, we're gonna put out this black console, this black lesser console for $50 more. And you suckers are going to buy it. Hey, guys, where's my camera? Don't buy the Black Series S. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it.
And I say buy it because it's your money.
It is your
And
money.
you do whatever the fuck you want. And if
Buy
you want
this-
to pay $3,500 for a VR headset from Apple, it's your money. You go do it.
Yeah. And then it wrapped, and then it had like a minute or two downtime. And there was a 45-minute
For the greatest video game ever.
Starfield. So
Starfield.
I want you to go into this one. I mean, I've got everything here point for point.
There's nothing to go into. Buy the fucking game.
You don't have to buy it, bro. It's on
Again,
Game
we're not
Pass.
telling you what to do with your money. Buy the game.
On Game Pass. What did you think of everything that they showed off?
Can't ask me. I'm biased.
I know you're biased. I want you to tell me
I'm hyped for this
so
game.
I can fuck your dreams up.
I'm hyped for
Tell
this game.
me.
There's nothing you can say that's going to get me unhyped.
Okay.
The only way the game is going to unhype me is when I actually play the game.
All right. Well, just tell me what you liked about the conference.
Everything about the game is what I want.
Okay.
In an open world space genre video game. It's guns. I can shoot whatever.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I
I get
like
you.
that.
I'm following you.
Not only do I get the guns, I can upgrade them.
Okay.
I'm like, cool. I'm gonna have
Sweet.
a badass sniper rifle from the get go. I'm gonna have a badass shotgun
Okay.
and an AR.
Okay.
That's all I need.
I feel you.
I might have a 1911 on the side. I don't know.
I might.
I don't know.
Does it have clips or mags?
A little of both. I don't mind calling them clips because I know it's slang for magazines. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
If that's your hang up, that's your hang up.
Okay, so like I get that you like the game and you're excited for it. I
Mhm.
get that. I'm excited for it too. I don't want
Oh,
you
no,
to
you are.
I want you to get that twisted. What are your like top 3 things that you saw in this press conference that got you like over the top? Like that you really
Okay, it's not just from this press conference.
Okay, but
the
like
top 3 things in the game that have get me hype is the ability to customize the ship.
very true. That was cool.
I'm super hyped for that.
Yeah, that looked really good.
I like the
And-
from what I've seen, how big and expansive the universe of this world is.
Mhm.
You know, those are definitely the top 2. The ability to customize a ship
All right,
however I want it.
wait right there.
Okay.
Because I like that a lot, but I like the fact that whenever you customize it, it also adds the functionality
Yes.
to the ship, which I
Yes.
really enjoyed. So like if you want to do like habitat modules or whatever, it actually like you add the habitat module on there and it actually does what it says it's doing,
Yeah,
right?
depending on what habitat you put on it.
I really
you
like
can
that.
Start using those resources and things like that. I do.
Right.
Yes, it definitely enjoyed it. And if you want less cargo space and you want more engine
Yeah.
to go faster, you can go that route.
I like
you know?
that, dude. I
Or you
like
can
that.
add more armaments and everything's just you just customize the ship the way you want. You know, my ship's gonna be badass, bro. My ship's gonna be like a fucking tank, son.
All
A
right.
dreadnought.
All right, bro.
You know,
Relax.
it's gonna be slow moving, but nobody's gonna be able to fuck with it.
All
Can't
right, dog.
damage it. Anything I roll up on, I'm fucking up, dude.
Are you playing on easy?
Fucking, I don't give a fuck what I'm playing on, bro. I'm just gonna roll up on somebody's fucking planet. Like,
There's no
give me what you got.
multiplayer.
No, there's missions and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be fucking them dudes up, bro. Like they're not gonna be fucking ready for it.
All right, dude. All right.
That's what they're not gonna be
All
ready.
right. So you like the ship customization?
The ship
I'm with you on
customization,
that. What was the second point again?
just how expansive the world, the universe,
the universe. Just thousands of planets. Yeah.
thousands, yeah. And then you can't just go from one to another. Like if you don't have the engine and or the resource to make the jump,
Right.
you have to work towards it. So
I
it
get
gives
that
you
progression.
yeah, I like that
Yeah.
aspect, you know. And then obviously it being, you know, a shooter definitely helps.
Right.
But those are probably the top 3 things.
All
you
right.
know,
Give me at least one thing that you saw that you didn't like about it.
that I didn't like.
Yeah. Is there anything that you saw that
Not
you
so
like,
far.
Like maybe they could have done that better.
Nothing so far.
Okay.
But again, they're not going to show you the bad shit, you know.
True. I enjoyed those things for sure. I like the cities that they showed off that they had
Yeah.
in the press conference. I did like that. I like the character customization, whether it be the suit or the gun or the ship. That you can just create your habitat and your living space in the ship and whatnot.
Even
and the fact
just
that you can,
customizing the suit
yeah,
was stupid good.
and then you could also add ships to your fleet, and you can
Yeah.
have those things doing different things. You can put your companions out on different planets to help collect resources and stuff like that. I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I dig that a lot.
Yep.
First and third person was nice to see, but then again, that's typical Bethesda games. They showed the different factions. You know, they showed the colonies that are working together, the people that are not in the colony, and then like the pirates and the rebels and shit like that. I like that aspect. I want to see more of what that brings to the gameplay for sure.
If you can name your ship,
The SS Minnow Johnson.
the what?
Huh?
The what?
The Minnow Johnson.
Gilligan's Island.
I don't know.
It wasn't that stupid boat,
Yeah.
the USS Minnow,
Yeah.
Gilligan's Island.
On a 3-hour tour.
The USS Normandy.
Ooh,
From Mass Effect.
the N7 Normandy.
Yeah.
I like the jetpack. I like one of the guys was like, I picked jetpack right off the top because I like to fly up and I drop mines down on people.
Yeah.
I was like,
why not,
that's
dude?
dope.
Yeah. Why not?
That's cool. Yeah, I like they showed the stealth and all that stuff. Okay, but I liked all that. The one thing that I did not like,
The face.
the faces.
Okay.
The fucking they do that Skyrim thing where like feels like everything like you're like face to face, like they're right there in your face and they don't blink, they don't move their face, they're just like talking at you. And like I feel like this new generation of consoles, they couldn't have fucking fixed that and made it feel a little bit more like a conversation. You know what I mean? Because like I can tell right now by your facial cues, you're like, but it's a fucking video game, right? But I can tell that just by looking at you because we're face to face.
No, I'm trying to look at you as straight as possible and not blink, but I can't do it.
So you're just like, finish your point, Ruben, so I can fucking shit all over it.
No, I mean,
that's
it's a
what your
good
face
point.
is saying.
No, that's a good point. You don't like the facial animations.
But they've had the same animation since fucking Oblivion.
Yeah.
Like where
Damn.
where you talk to them, it zooms in on their character. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it does, dude. And I'm like, why are they still doing this in
Yes.
Starfield? It's 2023. Like what? Why are you stealing? Like
And something tells me they do that for like
it's resource
from
purposes.
yeah,
for sure.
an engineering aspect. It's like when people were bitching about why do we have to crawl through a wall space? It's like, and they literally come out. All the developers like, yeah, that's
Loading screens.
that's load screens.
Mass load screens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, it's because. And to me, I don't think that way. I was like, I'm genuinely curious as why it zooms in now, and I'm like, maybe it's the fucking load shit, like resources of some sort. Like
That's
I
the
don't
one
know.
thing that kills me about
Yeah.
it, dude, because I feel like other RPGs do it, way better. Even fucking
And
Witcher.
they don't have to. And I get what you're saying. Like, if you're having a conversation with the NPC character in a game, they don't have to zoom into the face and be staring at you. Like, the character can still be doing its own thing. Like, let's say you walk into the commander's office and he's at his desk writing stuff down, right? And you ask him a question, he could still be writing.
He doesn't even have to look up
He
at you.
doesn't, or he could look up and like, and then go back to the writing.
Right.
I
feel like
It
that,
doesn't have to look up, bang, get in his face. Yeah, no, I get it.
that
I
was the
definitely get
one
it.
criticism that I had. It's like
Okay.
after all these years, they couldn't have fixed that, changed it, done something different. But that's their style. That's like their calling card. Like it's always been done in all their games. Fallout, all the Elder Scrolls games. And I'm hoping to God that Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't do that. You know what I mean? Like I'm hoping. Please don't do that.
is.
Please don't. Please don't do it anymore. For the love of God, just take that
There's
out.
no Elder Scrolls 6. It's all Starfield now.
Okay, bro. You're like, it's going to last 10 years, bro. You forget that they have Elder Scrolls coming out?
It is going to last for 10 years.
2 years. 2025 Elder Scrolls, the new one comes out.
Damn, that's it.
Yeah, they're going to give that game. They're going to give Starfield measly 2 years.
I doubt it, dude.
And
It's
then
going to be like Grand Theft Auto.
Elder Scrolls comes out, and then shit's all over Starfield.
It's just going to come out on a PS9.
GTA 5 for sure will.
Yeah.
But
Pre-order the PlayStation 9 and get a free copy of Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, goddamn.
I am excited for the game. Very excited for Starfield.
I am.
I pray to God that it does
Game of the year.
as well as everybody's hoping it's going to do. If
Yeah,
it
they
could,
have high hopes. And
if it could somehow pull off
Xbox
game of the
can't
year,
afford
if it could somehow pull off a game of the year win over Tears of the Kingdom,
Over Tears of the Kingdom. That's the problem.
that
man.
would be because here's the thing: is Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel,
Yeah.
and Starfield is not. It is a brand new IP, brand new universe.
Yeah.
and I'm hoping that this one takes the cake. But I have a feeling in the pit of my gut, off of Xbox's recent track record, that it will not be that, and that's what makes me sad. is that somehow it's going to end up another Cyberpunk 2077, and it's going to a year later it will be great, but not right now. That's how I feel. I feel like that's what's coming. But I don't know, man. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. But I have a feeling that's what's going to happen. What do you think?
I hope it has a decent launch.
Yeah.
Decent. I mean, if it can be like a Diablo 4 launch, that'd be awesome. And it's just no hiccups whatsoever, but I just don't see it. It's hard for those games.
That launch was just so good.
Yeah, especially because there's no beta, there's no server slam, there's no nothing. You're just going in there blind. Like, here's a game. Hope it doesn't have 8 billion bugs.
And that's the thing with the game being so massive.
Oh, you know it is.
Like, there's no way they could comb through every inch of that terrain.
And it's not like the little bullshit bugs like, oh, this isn't supposed to.
Because even Fallout 76 had those bugs on launch. Yeah. And that game is nowhere near as massive as this game. But the thing,
what I'm worried about is when it comes to bugs, it's again, not the little bugs like, oh, you're doing this mission. You have to skip this mission because it's bugged. Right? The bugs that fucking destroy a game are the ones that will fucking brick your system. Like Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Like, god damn, dude. Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Falling through the earth.
Yeah.
Like, shit like that. Damn. Infinite load at a death checkpoint or something like that. Like,
yeah, those are the ones that fucking just, once they derail the game, it's just done. You can't get those players back. It's hard.
Yeah, especially if you put
hours into it, yeah.
I don't know, man, but I'm excited. You got any final thoughts you want to bring up over these past 2 press conferences, man? Because it's getting past my bedtime here.
Yeah,
and we're 2 hours in.
Getting kind of late out here. So far, we're 6 months in?
Yeah.
What's your game of the year so far? Zelda?
Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah.
I think it's
hands down.
Right now. Yeah. I think it's game of the year, and there's only 2 games that have the potential to dethrone it, and that's Spider-Man and Starfield, and I don't see either one of those doing it. I mean, Starfield's got to be fucking amazing, but I still don't see it because
I feel like
way more people love Zelda, like the genre of Zelda, more than they like space shit.
I was just about to kick off my shoes.
Do it.
Nope.
Let's see them beautiful feet.
Nah, bro. So my thing is that with Starfield, I feel it's just going to be more of the same, but in a larger place, right?
What do you mean?
So Bethesda really hasn't taken any chances with its like systems or its gameplay loop or anything like that. It's pretty much been the same since Morrowind. Maybe let's say Oblivion. Like everything's pretty much been the same since Oblivion, right? You go here, you kill these things, you get your thing, but like the gameplay loop, the core gameplay loop itself hasn't been changed, right? It's more the same. So I like the aesthetics of the game, the NASA chic or what was it called?
NASA Punk.
NASA Punk. I like that aspect of it. I like what I see, but I feel like it's just more of the same. Like they're just taking what they already know how to do and they're just bringing it to space in a new environment, which is all well and good. That's fine, right? Use what works for you because these games, the games that they've published and put out have all been hits, right?
Yeah.
Fallout.
Yeah.
And all these games have been hits, right? Zelda always takes a chance on what it does differently per game. Ocarina of Time was different from Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is different from Skyward Sword. They always take like some kind of radically different approach. Breath of the Wild is different from Tears of the Kingdom in every way but the map. You know what I mean? Like the core gameplay loop is still there, but then you add in the crafting, you add in all this other stuff.
But I feel like what you just said, like the core gameplay is there, and they added in all what to me looks like the most fun part of the game,
which is
space. People crafting all the shit, making all the death beams to fucking kill the 3-headed dragon in Hyrule. Like it looks cool. Like I feel like Bethesda has the chance to do that also.
Right.
Like yeah, they're gonna have the same core gameplay, right? But then you add in the fact that you could just customize the shit out of your guy. You can customize the shit out of weapons, customize the shit out of spaceships, like all that stuff. It literally sounds like
it's been like a culmination of all their other games into this game.
Into one.
Right.
And I feel like that's literally what you just explained with Breath of the Wild to a point.
Right.
But again, it's the different settings is what throws it off to me. Like there's a different, like let's say the game launches and it's flawless, right?
Okay.
There's no bugs.
I'm
There's
right there with you.
nothing, right?
I'm living in this utopia with you.
We're all living in magical Christmas fairyland, right?
Okay, I'm living there right there alongside you.
I still don't see, as good as we hope it is, I still don't see it dethroning Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Because again, since Breath of the Wild came out, it obviously won Game of the Year. And there was games that year that came out that hella contenders, right?
Right.
But they didn't. Nobody's gonna beat them. I feel like it's the same this year.
Right.
I'd say even if you were to drop God of War this year and you dropped Elden Ring this year alongside Breath of the Wild
And Starfield?
and Starfield, it still would be fucking Breath of the Wild.
Ooh, those are some
Oh, fucking, it's
That's some
fucking
strong
heat,
words.
son.
That's some strong
and
words.
that's coming from a person that does not like Zelda.
Doesn't even play Tears of the
I
Kingdom.
don't play it,
Interesting.
right? But I played God of War.
Right.
I played Elden Ring.
Right. She's dreaming.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck is that noise?
She's dreaming.
Okay.
She's her.
Hope you get that
She's
chocolate bar. I don't know
She's
what the
trying
fuck
to
she's dreaming
trying
about.
to catch something.
But yeah, like because people just have that much admiration towards Zelda
Right.
that I feel like it just wins out every year, regardless. And not saying that regardless if it's a bad game. Like obviously, if it's a great game, it's a fucking great game, and it is.
So if I had to put them up like right now, what the contenders were, if I had to put them all up against each other. The only reason why I say Tears of the Kingdom now is because I haven't played Starfield. But if Starfield can pull off what it's attempting to do, I feel like that would nudge me over the edge here. Because Tears of the Kingdom isn't original, but I have a feeling from what I've seen already on Starfield, it isn't going to be, like I said, it isn't going to be original either.
Right.
But I have a feeling like if some random game came out, whatever you want to call it, but it was like completely original in its ideas, with a kick-ass fucking story, a killer gameplay loop, and just had like this amazing like world that felt lived in and whatever, like however you want to say it, right? Like it just had all the makings of being like the game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would put that game above the other games, right? Because it's an original IP and it isn't building on the previous release to make it what it is.
Right. Which is what Starfield is doing.
Right. Which is what they are doing, but it has to launch in that state. It has to launch perfectly.
And that's
because
the unknown.
If it even remotely looks like it's going to trip onto a pebble or anything like that, if like the reviews, if the embargo lasts until release date, bad sign. Bad sign.
Oh, you know it is.
Bad sign. Diablo's reviews came out a week beforehand.
Yep.
Street Fighter's reviews came out a week beforehand. Right? Those were ready to go games.
Diablo was sitting at what, like 92? Last time we looked?
9.5, I think.
92 on Metacritic.
It's close.
I only go by Metacritic now.
Okay, bro. Jesus Christ. That's all I'm saying is like they are, you know what I mean? Like the games that not scared, like those embargoes lift early.
Oh, yeah.
They want that hype up.
Yeah.
But like, you know, we're Cyberpunk 2077. That day. You know what I'm saying? Like the embargo didn't release until like that day. Those are.
We should know by September 1st if that embargo's up.
Yeah.
That's
so
6 days before release.
We got until September 1st. So I'm interested. I'm excited. I want to see more. I'm looking forward to the rest of this year in gaming, man. And then we still have a new Call of Duty to look forward to. We still have. We got other games, I'm sure.
I haven't played the last 2 Call of Duties, so
I have.
I played Modern Warfare, didn't play the next 2 after that. I didn't play 2. I didn't play Cold War, whatever.
Whatever that one's called.
Whatever. Vanguard or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, that one's garbage.
Yeah, I didn't play any of those.
But yeah. You got anything else for this week, Bo?
Nope. That's pretty much it.
Where can we find you?
You can follow me on all social medias at OS_chameleon with a K.
Bet. As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast, you can hit up Linktr.ee and look up Option Select Podcast. That'll give you all of our socials, all of our things. So we love you. We appreciate you. And whether it's your first time or your 208th time, guys, we appreciate the hell out of you every week, no matter what. And we will definitely see you guys again for next week for 209, man. And we got what? What did we got tomorrow? Ubisoft's press conference?
Capcom.
Capcom. No, it's Ubisoft. Ubisoft is doing their Uplay tomorrow.
Yeah,
Capcom did theirs 2 weeks ago or last week.
Yeah, I feel like Capcom has another one.
Do they?
I think
No
so.
fucking way. It's Ubisoft, dude.
Is it Ubisoft?
It's Ubisoft tomorrow. Yeah, you're out of your mind, dude. It's Ubisoft tomorrow. They're doing their Uplay.
Yeah, no.
Uplay Connect.
Capcom Showcase, June 12th.
Get the fuck out of here. You know what I hope? You know what I hope is gonna be there? Dead Rising. I want a new Dead Rising game so fucking bad.
Or what's the game that just showed today?
Oh yeah,
that one. Yeah,
yeah,
the
that one
samurai
too.
one, yeah. But yeah, I feel like Ubisoft
they got one tomorrow.
Tomorrow also?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got one tomorrow.
Not
But-
even mad, bro.
We'll have more to talk about next week for episode 209, guys. We love you. We appreciate you. We hope you stay happy, healthy, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Later.